Do you ever feel that thing inside that is just screaming at you to expand? That's your soul, that's your human vessel, and that's God. You combine all of those three together and you get the human experience. My name's Deb. I like to talk about the human experience and help others on their journey to understanding the human experience. It's an awakening journey, it's returning to your soul source, it's becoming a clear vessel to allow God to come through. It's through following your passions. It's being in the moment. Some people are so caught up on, I got to find my purpose. I got to find my purpose. You know what your purpose is? Your purpose is being in this moment right now, whatever you're doing, wherever God has guided you to be, to do whatever you are doing at this moment, in this day, right now, that is your purpose. So be present and do it with the fullness of your soul. I feel like this camera's like crooked. That's probably going to be bothersome. There we go. Maybe I just hold it the whole time. I wanted to see the sunrise. It is an amazing sunrise. You'll probably see a picture on a post later on. Oh, and then the moon, the crescent moon with, I believe it was Venus coming up with it, and they're in conjunction. It was the most beautiful morning. And oh, is that going to stay? I think the camera might stay. So I just had to get outside to be able, I can watch it from my front porch, but I wanted to get elevated, higher viewpoint. Higher viewpoint, getting elevated. When we talk about self development, when we talk about awakening, when we talk about healing, there's a lot of implication that we are not perfect and we need to be perfect. Those implications need to go away. We don't need to be perfect and we don't need to strive to be perfect. But I think striving to have an elevated viewpoint in what's happening on this planet, what's happening energetically, systematically, what's happening with our souls, blueprint wise, soul contract wise, evolution of mankind, and other dimensional wise. There's a lot that goes in to this experience. And it's my goal to break it down into easily digestible information the best that I can. So if any of that sounds great, stick around, subscribe to my channel, get notified for any lives I might do. I was doing them very consistently every day, and yesterday I missed because I need to find a new time. The seasons are changing. So, presence and our soul's essence. Like, what does all this mean? What does it mean to be human? Well, human, I think I've seen some definitions describe it as light, and we are light. Everything is light. When I grew up, everything was matter and everything was physical and solid. And now, as an adult, science has learned that we are not physical and we are not solid. And I think that's so hilarious because as a child, when people asked me what I thought of the world, I was like, oh, everything's just energy. There's good energy and bad energy, everything in between. And there is no God or heaven or hell, or, even like the existence of materialism. I didn't understand why we didn't have the things that we wanted because in my mind, I knew that things worked a different way and you can just have the things that you wanted. And I was programmed to think differently. So now I'm having to deprogram and think differently, and other people are too. So this is why we're here, is to let other people know that we're not crazy. And I apologize if I'm not looking at the camera. I am out. I am elevated. I am in nature and it is gorgeous. I think if I showed the camera, there's like a tree and directly behind me, but you see the slick rock. I'm like, go Google Hell's Revenge Slick Rock Recreational Area, Moab, Utah. That's where I'm at. Also, that's good thing this isn't live because you could come find me right now. But I am in Moab. So if let's get this back to a little more well adjusted. I guess. Okay, maybe that's better. Maybe we don't have the light so shining in our eyes. That's the best. It's the best we're doing. Okay, going with it. I thank you for bearing with me that last 60 seconds. I don't know what just happened there. That's life. That's these videos. Okay. So we're here to remember who we are. But we're not broken, so we don't need to fix ourselves. It's like it's already in there. I'm sure you've heard the analogy that when an artist does a sculpture, they're just chiseling away and the creation is already within the rock. Right? It's the artist's vision that creates the sculpture. And that's kind of what we're doing here. But there is this really big paradox that anything that can happen will happen, and anything that's good is bad, and vice versa. Like there's this huge paradox of everything just is. There's also this paradox that it's like, here I have this desire to help the world understand the human experience and help the world relieve their suffering from depression and anxiety and self-doubt. And here I and save the world from the matrix that is the system of everything. And yet I am the world. And the world is just me pushed out. But yet also the world is just my holographic experience. And so as I'm trying to save the world, I'm trying to save myself. But as if you were to ask me, I'm already saved. I've already won. I found my wholeness. I've survived a lot, and I have very much so reached a new sense of peace. So there's still the conundrum of, what am I doing saving the world? I mean, that's not what I'm trying to do. But but like if it's all in my head, and if I am really at peace, do I need to save the world? It's the answer lies in the reflection when I interact with other people. Like right now, I'm just talking to myself, looking at nature, really. I know that millions of people can turn into this video. Millions of people are going to watch this, and this can resonate with some of those people. That's amazing that we have that capability. But ultimately, I'm just here talking to myself. And when I meet actual human beings in this video game of a projection, there's this resonance that happens that I can't explain at this time. But it ultimately is the proof. I mean, I don't even need proof. My existence is proof. There's something. Oh, I had the words for this. I was trying to think of how to explain my tattoo. And my tattoo is basically the symbol, it represents that there is something bigger than us and smaller than us that affects us all and is in control of it all, seen and unseen. That's still not quite the right phrase that I had. I'm feeling like this video is getting really off track because I'm really distracted looking at nature and I'm not focused on the subject, and there's not even really anything flowing through. I had really high hopes for this video. Here we are. Again, I need to test with the microphone. I don't know what is too close, what's too soft, what's too loud. I have work here soon. Sure wish I was going on one of these trails out here. It's a beautiful day for trails, overcast. So, you won't have the heat. Heat comes out a few hours later, usually. Clouds go away. Might be overcast all day. It's a beautiful place. It's a place of energy. It's a place of space. It's a place of creation. It's a place of people forget to worry. People remember who they are. People remember what it feels like to feel Earth. People remember what it feels like to feel their energy without Wi Fi signals being pummeled through their physical being. People can see the vast, expansive creation of textures, colors, climates. In one viewpoint, you can see snow capped mountains and desert, barren rivers. Does that make sense? I'm looking off at this beautiful thing. It's amazing. If you haven't been here, come here. And if you want to pay me to guide you, let me know and I'll get all my permits to get paid to guide you. I really do have a very intimate relationship with this desert. It's being there's more to being a guide than just showing up in town and being like, yeah, show me the trails and I can go around on these things. No, like there's getting shown around by a local is a special tribute. Getting shown around by a local is a special magical initiation. If you're interested in that, reach out. We'll make something happen. I am feeling very distracted. I'm going to go ahead and call this video quits. I feel like there's at least one thing in here so that someone's going to get something from, but I am shaky. I am spacey. I feel like I need to get in some breath work and meditation before I go to work and put on a mask to play my NPC character for the world with all the heartfelt soul essence that I am able to embody the position with. It's the goal to be present in the moment because our life is always happening now and it's always what we make of it. So make it beautiful and make it heartfelt. Maybe even be someone else's miracle today. My name's Deb. I spell that with 2 B's. And I'm just here to share the human experience, help others understand their human experience. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Reach out if you want to go for a hike in the desert. Have a blessed day.